thing that resonated with me the most is the fact that we talked about the interaction of social media and the music and how that affects people and how that affects the youth and what we can do in ways that we can address it. It's different for everybody. So of course, there was no one prescription. The other thing, the reason I say prescription is because Dr. Marshall has did this from a clinical standpoint, attacking gang violence and other violence like a disease. And therefore, you have to have prescriptions for diseases.
My name is Glenn Miller. I just recently got free from incarceration. I've been in 8 years. What I think about the training is it helps individuals grow. It helps individuals think before they act. And it shows that there's a difference in the life that you can make on others.
My name is Carlos Cannon. I come from Las Vegas, Nevada. And I resonated with the passion that was in the room and just everything that was being taught as far as violence being a disease. I never looked at it like that before, and it's really opened my eyes to the amount of diseases that are being spread around our communities and how many people I have infected with this disease. So it really opened my eyes to the reality of what is going on in our streets, you know, and I think that the passion that is being spread is something that really resonated with me.
Kamal Johnson, a restorative justice specialist from the DA's office. What I think was the most transformative thing is understanding violence as a disease, because it's always a moment for you to self-reflect and make sure that you're embodying something outside of an ill that is affecting the people that you love and yourself.
So my name is Shalisa Almeda, and I work for the DA's office at the Care Center here in National City, and I'm a community resource coordinator, which is also a victims advocate. And the training was amazing. Just the way the presentation was done, the way, it's really kind of hard to even explain, but the topics that were taught, just the basic concepts, how it makes you think.
My name is Philip Hogan. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, Thug Life program. The course was really enlightening as far as myself, of learning how to change things for me, to help kids change their way of thinking and doing things in life.
I come out of North Las Vegas, Nevada, and the training was wonderful. It showed us the simplicity of life into embracing the positive and erasing negative radio stations, negative music.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Beltran. I am from the District Attorney's Office. In these past days, I've been given so much information regarding the disease of violence and how it impacts not only our youth, but the family structure overall, and therefore impacting the community. What I'm taking away from this 3-day training is how the disease of violence penetrates our community and how it's more than just one or two issues or reasons why our young adults are entering gangs or creating crime. It's because there's a lot of factors missing, or a lot of risk factors, like Dr. Marshall has taught us, that are ingrained within our community, unfortunately. However, like any disease, there is a prescription, a cure, and therefore we're trying to learn that cure and spread that cure through our communities in order to bring order and help to our youth and community overall.
The commandments, the risk factors, I'm going to talk about everything about this class, but the most important thing that I think I'm going to take back with me is the respect, and how the respect can really have an effect on the decisions that we make in the streets, and how small these things can be sometimes, and how we can take these things and blow them out of proportion. So respect is going to be something that I'm going to be taking with me and speaking about these kids and how to be alive and free.
What resonated with me most was one about the dads, being a good dad. Some of the things on there I did as a good dad, but some of the most important things I was short in, as far as the loving and listening to their needs versus what I think that they had to have.
Learning your friends, impact me, you got to choose your friends wisely, you know what I'm saying? Choose friends that uplift you instead of bring you down, that want to keep you where they are at, So you got to look for change in yourself.
I think it was the commandments and especially the one being about respect, because I feel like that's the foundation for why you go to any other of the commandments and kind of allow yourself to be infested by the other germs and the diseases that create the virus of violence.
Okay, I appreciate you. Big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Dr. Marshall, alive and free.